Chill.
Let's go!
Chill. Yo! She co-created that, man. It was just very, very similar.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I see what you mean.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, now I know to stray away from that game. I'm not into
Really?
it, honestly. Dark Souls,
It's a
like...
good game.
Oh, shut up, Evan! Shut up! Shut up! Be quiet! Spoderman!
Spoiler.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Artifactual Podcast. It's been a while. Today, I will be your co-host, Mark, joined by co-host...
Evan?
Yeet. Evan, want to tell us a little bit about the game you're playing, real quick?
It's a game called Stardew Valley, and I don't remember what kind of game it is.
Wait, you're actually playing Stardew?
Action game. That's about all I remember.
Wait, you just said you were playing Stardew Valley.
Wait, no. The art looks like Stardew Valley.
Rip.
I'm sorry, the menu UI looks like Stardew Valley.
Really quickly before we get into anything, we watched the latter part of the Last of Us trailer, which I'm gonna cut in right here.
Oh, like they don't know you're there. Bullshit. Yeah, Ellie, just go melee him. Win. Take out that dude with the fire axe right now. Leap over the counter and roast him. I like the Far Cry style detection meter that it has.
Where's the what?
The stealth detection meter was similar to how they do it in Far Cry, and I kind of like that.
I haven't seen that. I wasn't looking for the past few seconds. 1 second. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Scripted bullshit.
It's probably super loud. Dude, this is actually kind of hype.
Yeah. Yo, explosive arrow, chill.
Let's go!
Chill! Yo! She co-created that, man. Bro, you're getting beat by a child. Oh wait, is Ellie still a child?
I guess not. Have you seen the other trailer for this?
The other? No.
They released a trailer a little while ago. Not a little while ago, a long while ago.
I'm not really surprised.
Dude, they started this off so well.
Scripted.
I mean, I started recording this a bit late, but...
Or are you recording?
I'm gonna throw this part into the beginning of the podcast because why not? And then we can talk about it or something. Until Spider-Man comes up. Oh, wait.
Spooder Moon.
Ooh.
Yo, don't execute this boy. Let him No, stop.
Clean hands achievement. Go for the clean hands. I realized I'm being really loud. Whoops.
Dude. You could. Oh my God! Stop!
Dude,
you
where's
used his axe.
Where's Joel? Yeah, we need Joel. This is the cutscene that I had before. Is my spacing correct? Oh, more or less. Eesh.
He should be terrified.
What? Aren't they in the apocalypse?
I think so, but that looks different than Ellie. Like, yes, The Last of Us Part 2. Let's go.
I should play the first one.
You should. All right, and we're back. The magic of editing. So
Yeah.
I've currently got the E3 Sony live stream right in front of me here. Hopefully this video won't be edited and uploaded at the end of the summer, obviously. But Ghost Giant, that looks good, but it's VR. But we're gonna be talking about the games we're looking forward to, and Evan's gonna be playing the game he's on, so we might end up talking about that. But I've got a list of 5 games that I'm majorly looking forward to for the latter part of 2018. How about you?
I have quite a few games that I'm looking forward to. Some of them I'm kind of worried about, like Fallout 76. I'm not so sure about the whole, multiplayer, always online type thing. But at the same time, it's going to be really fun to, go into the wasteland and murder a deathclaw with your friends. You know.
I don't. The Deathclaw is the really like big monster, right? I can think of the image in my head. Never mind.
Yeah, the
I've
Deathclaw.
never played Fallout, so.
The Deathclaw is the really big, like lizard monster guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what's cool is that they're also gonna add a bunch of new monsters and stuff based on the like folklore of West Virginia where it's set. They have some weird thing that looks kind of like a toe monster from Spy Kids.
I watched the I think I know what you're talking about. I watched the trailer earlier today, and I saw that new trailer, and it looked really good.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be really fun.
I'm afraid it's gonna turn out to be one of those things that like becomes really big when it launches, but then will die off soon.
Yeah, that would kind of suck.
Because like it's heavily reliant on multiplayer game and servers, so it would be unfortunate. Earlier,
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think the always online thing is worrying because they've not done online stuff before. But
yeah, those launches
it
always
might end
go
up really well.
south.
One thing I'm also worried about is that for mod support, people haven't really been able to get multiplayer in Bethesda games, and they just kind of rework the same engine a lot.
Yeah, mods. Well, because the issues with mods is that like technically, if you add something or change a feature, technically everyone would need to install that mod to see it.
Yeah. I know they got Fallout New Vegas working as multiplayer.
That's good.
But
maybe I'll get Fallout 3. I think that's the best place to start, apparently.
I never played Fallout 3. I started with Vegas, which was fun.
Maybe I'll start with Vegas.
But
I remember I was looking at my Twitter feed for like a second, and then all of a sudden someone was like, "It's happening!" And it was the Bethesda Twitch stream, and they had like that 16-hour stream for like a 6-second clip.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
stupid.
that's and then it was just the teaser trailer. I love it. Or the all the hype around Starfield, which I think is gonna be cool because I like sci-fi stuff. But it's a new IP, which is always a little worrisome. But I think it should be fun.
Oh, the Elder Scrolls 6. Yeah. Sorry, I had to look it up.
Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be cool, but there's little information about that other than just it's happening.
Right.
And I feel like they're not going to release very much info on it soon because, well, like why would they? Right. They're working on other games, and they just released that Elder Scrolls Blades they're working on, which is the mobile Elder Scrolls. It's probably going to be better than Fallout Shelter, but who knows?
I feel like Fallout's one of those games where I just have at some point I just gotta play one because it's one of like the biggest franchises. Like
yeah, I feel yeah. Do I want to go two-handed? I have yet to. Yeah. No, I would play a Fallout game. I would start with New Vegas. New Vegas has a lot of system stuff that you need to know, but it's one of the best, if not the best.
Duly noted. Fallout New Vegas. I mean, they all follow the generally the same premise, right?
What's that?
They all follow generally the same premise, right?
The stories are all very different for
But like they follow the premise of like nukes hit the Earth and.
Yeah, it's all the same world. And,
right.
Lore. But the new one is that you're gonna be a vault dweller in a control vault. So Vault Tech was this company that created vaults to survive the apocalypse.
Right.
And their big thing was that they would have these experiment vaults, which they would run like experiments. So one of them would be they tested like bio weapon things in New Vegas, and there was like the whole area was overrun with grass.
Gotcha.
Or in Fallout 3, they were studying prolonged isolation, and so that happened.
And then Fallout 4 was the entire world got nuked and was radiated.
Yeah, and then this one is is a control vault, which means that it's not an experiment, and it's just purely what they promised of how to survive an apocalypse. And
right, I remember watching a little bit about Fallout 4, but the concept of 76, I'm very curious to see how they do it with the multiplayer.
Yeah,
just in general, just like the concept of it, like working together and all that stuff. Like how will they manage PvP and stuff?
Yeah, I'm worried it's gonna turn into Rust, but they said it's only gonna be dozens of people.
It's like Minecraft, but without the blocks.
Minecraft Fallout 4.
Minecraft Fallout 4 server confirmed. Or Fallout 76 server confirmed.
Another game I'm looking forward to is Metro Exodus. I don't know if more information has come out on that, but I love the Metro series.
Oh, Metroid, of course. But not really.
No, not Metroid.
Oh,
Metro.
okay. I was gonna say, I was like, "There's a new Metroid." Like, what?
Nah, you would have heard
Exodus. Yeah, I would have.
Now, Metro is based on
this.
a Russian book series.
I will have to look into this. This looks I'm just looking at the website
of Metro Exodus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know much about it, but I've loved the past Metro games, and yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it should be pretty cool.
Sorry for something down. I'm looking forward to, so the big ones that I was watching E3 for were Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I was a little disappointed in the trailer and the gameplay they showed. It looked okay, but there were definitely some things that just felt off. Like the GUI or the overlay is gonna need some work.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you're a Tomb Raider fan, but the one I'm really hyped about. I was watching E3 with a friend last year, and it was a Sony conference, and I just said, I was like, maybe Marvel doesn't have the rights to Spider-Man, but Sony still does. And like 3 seconds later, all of a sudden the Spider-Man like the trailer showed up, and I was like, yes! And I'm really excited because I've pre-ordered the game. It's coming out in September, and I'm really hoping that Sony shows it during this E3 conference.
Nice.
Because Spider-Man games have a bad rep, but movies did as well. Homecoming, I guess there were a lot of things that weren't great about it, but I feel like as a Spider-Man movie it did well. But I want that game, man. I just want to swing freely. And then earlier as well on the Square Enix thing, there was something called Tunic Game, which looked really, really, it looked really nice. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up, but yeah. It just looks like a really soft kind of like small puzzle game.
Huh. Cool.
But
sorry, I'm a little zoned out. I'm trying to level up my character, and I don't remember this game at all.
It's all good. It's all good. I'm just gonna. Have you heard about Anthem at all?
Anthem? Yeah.
Yeah. I saw the first trailer for that, and I was very curious, and I watched the recent trailer for it, and it looks pretty good. The story has definitely developed a lot more.
Yeah, I like that. I wasn't sure what kind of game it would be. I do like that it's class-based. I know some people don't like that sort of thing, but I kind of like class-based.
Yeah, I think I look forward to that.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that in the trailer, but
change your class whenever you want. Sort of like.
But the question is, can you make new characters and stuff?
All right.
It just looked really nice. I've got a PS4 Slim, and I mean I don't need the PS4 Pro. That's for sure. The graphics on the Slim are good enough for me. I mean, I'm also looking forward to Pokemon Go for the Switch, but I don't know how much of a Pokemon person you are.
I like Pokemon. I haven't played much of it in a while though.
Yeah.
I think the new game's gonna be weird with the Switch integration.
It
I
will
wonder
be
how
for
they're gonna
sure.
do-
Because I mean, I still haven't finished Pokemon Moon, but like I played this Pokemon fan game recently, and I just finished it, which was really got me back into Pokemon, honestly. But the Switch game looks
Did
interesting.
you play it
because-
on your channel or just play it for fun?
on my channel? It's Phoenix Rising,
Nice.
but I finished it today. I gotta edit all those. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, for the Pokemon ones, it's interesting because it's like it's not like a full Pokemon game, and Pokemon definitely knew people were gonna be mad, and they've officially announced that a full core RPG will be coming in 2019, which is exciting. But to hold people over, this Switch game is gonna be pretty cool because there's like integration with Pokemon Go and stuff.
Cool.
Gen 8 is on the horizon.
What else is interesting? I've heard a little about Cyberpunk 2077. That's there's no gameplay, but it's CD Projekt Red. They made Witcher 3. It's going to be running on the same engine, and so
The Witcher is very well known for its engine, right? I feel like for some reason that's true.
yeah. The Witcher was like The Witcher 3 was an astonishing game. And also it's based on the old Cyberpunk 2020 tabletop RPG. So that really interests me because I'm a tabletop guy. And I like Cyberpunk. It's similar to Shadowrun, which is another game, tabletop RPG, and there's some games on it like Shadowrun Returns and Shadowrun Dragonfall, and those are really cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at the webpage right now. This looks really like.
Yeah. Another thing I really like is that they do a lot of the CD Projekt Red does a lot of sorry, there's a boss thing that I have to murder.
It's not good.
What's it called? AR games, I think.
Oh, right. Augmented reality.
No, wait.
VR?
Remember, I'm trying to think of a good example of what I'm thinking of. Where they'll have like a game, like information leaked about a game online, but you have to find a puzzle for it or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like Overwatch did that when they released Sombra or something.
Yeah. It's whatever that's called. They've done like a lot of that stuff for Cyberpunk.
That's solid, actually. That's a great
That's
idea.
interesting to me.
It's imagine just if somebody like a really big game company did that and just nobody decided to go and look for it.
I feel like there is stuff like that people would like see it released and then it's just
like
missed.
I remember when the Sombra thing happened. I always thought like, what if people just didn't look it up?
Yeah. No. There
That
will
would
always
suck.
be people to
Yeah.
find
to look
it.
that up.
Yeah.
Have you heard of The Last Night?
The Last Night? I have not.
Night as in day night. It's a sci-fi thriller, and I think it's absolutely incredible. It's apparently there's one guy, I'm pretty sure, made it for a game jam in like 2 days, and he's licensed with Microsoft and stuff. I'm gonna send you a link. You don't have to look at it now, but it looks like it's 3D modeled, but it's not. It is 2D pixel art. The entire thing is pixel art.
Okay.
And
What kind of game is it?
it's cinematic platformer with the heart of a sci-fi thriller. But it just looks amazing. Like the amount of time that it put into this, like holy crap.
That's awesome. What's another cool game? Cyberpunk, I mentioned. What other games are you looking forward to, I should say?
So one of the big ones is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I know you haven't played Ori and the Blind Forest. Cause I'm that indie game boy. But I'm looking forward to that sequel because Ori and the Blind Forest was absolutely amazing. Made me feel some feels. To be honest, I played it on my channel, but like the first few episodes sucked, and they're all like an hour long. So,
Yeah,
I just the art was so good. The soundtrack, I recently taught myself a medley on the piano, like
nerd
playing the game soundtrack for the PC. That's probably the big one, and I mean I've already pre-ordered Tomb Raider and Spider-Man, both of which I realize I'm gonna be in college, so when they're shipped, I'm gonna have to have them shipped to my dorm. So
nice. Yeah, but think of how cool you'll be when Tomb Raider and Spider-Man ship in. People are gonna be like, "You're dope."
Yo. I was like considering recording them, but then I'd have to buy an Elgato, and I don't know if that's worth it.
What did you order them for? PC or
a PS4?
Nice.
Because Spider-Man's exclusive, but Rise of the Tomb Raider, I played. So I watched. I think the Rad Brad played the first Tomb Raider, or not the first one, but like the remake a while ago, like several years ago. And then I played Rise of the Tomb Raider on my computer, and I really enjoyed that. And then I borrowed someone's PS3 and played the first Tomb Raider remake again, and I really enjoyed the console experience. So I got Shadow of the Tomb Raider for PS4. But like I've got my entire like setup thought out for college.
Nice, I dig it.
And I'm hyped. So whatever that game was on E3, Control looks pretty nice. Sorry, I just have it in front of me. I'm gonna, with your game in the background, I'm gonna cut intermittently, like when we mention games, I'm gonna throw the trailer up on the screen or something.
Yeah, go for it.
Just giving you a heads up. Yeah. I'm really hoping Insomniac doesn't mess up Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, from what I've seen of it, it looks pretty cool.
It looks great, and from like I watched a few interviews, it looks like they've got the right idea for it. I'm curious to see where they go with Peter Parker being like 23 or whatever, like way in the future. So definitely that, and I hope that based on the trailer they showed at E3, I really hope they polish up Tomb Raider, because but I'm sure they will. Square Enix usually pulls through, unless it's Chrono Trigger for the PC. They really messed that up.
After using a spell, your next normal attack gains plus damage per talent. Sorry, I'm also building my character.
So good.
Right now.
Just as a heads up, like, the game might be out of sync with what you're talking about because of how I cut it. So just saying.
That's fine.
But, yeah.
I don't know that it matters at all.
Oh, that's a dead rat. What's up?
What else? The Death Stranding. I'm not sure when Hideo Kojima's.
My God.
What?
I am disgusted. I'm not showing this on the channel, but for people who want to listen, I'm about to find a game title, but the trailer for whatever this is started off with a dead rat and ended up with some guy tearing out the muscles of some other guy's neck.
Wait.
And that screenshot showed up, and I think I'm going to have nightmares tonight.
Wait, what is it? Is it...
I don't know. I'm waiting for them to show the title of the game.
Oh, is it in E3?
Oh, yeah. It's so gruesome, dude. Ugh. It looks apocalyptic.
Huh.
Oh, it's definitely a zombie horror.
How is it,
Jeez, that's disgusting. I feel bad not being able to show this on screen, but, like... people at home are encouraged to go watch this. But...
What's the art style? Is it a like?
It's 3D modeled. I mean,
is it like realistic?
Yeah, yeah, it's realistic.
Who is it right now?
What do you mean? It's Sony. Sony's the last one for tonight, which is why I tuned into them.
Okay. Is it?
Oh my God.
It wouldn't be.
I'm about to find the title of the game.
If I knew like what game it would be.
It's RE2. Oh, Resident Evil 2.
Resident Evil. Oh. Huh.
January 25th, 2019. I guess that explains why it was so gruesome, but oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. That is. Whew.
What else? and then Last of Us is cool. Another game I'm looking forward to is the Mutant Year Zero game, which is based on another tabletop RPG, the Swedish game.
Say the name again, sorry?
Mutant Year Zero. What's the subtitle? I think it's based on the
Road to Eden.
Yeah, Road to Eden. It's based on the metal
Role playing
plot
at the end of days.
Yeah, that's the
Nice.
tabletop game.
Gotcha.
It's what I currently run with the Adrian and Denise and them. So.
Oh,
that's
I
cool.
see. I got you.
Yeah,
That looks
and
really
it's
cool. You find
it
it
seems interesting, and I really like the Mutant Year Zero tabletop game. So I'm hoping that it will be cool and good, but we will see.
Yeah. Let me think. I mean,
Yeah,
I've never been a tabletop RPG guy, but I mean, if a game interests me, like JRPGs are the closest I've gotten.
To Dungeons and Dragons, JRPG is the closest.
I mean, I've played Dungeons and Dragons. That's fair, but I mean, that's its own category almost.
Yeah, tabletop games and stuff. Pathfinder, D&D, etc. In addition to that, it has a cool stealth style like mechanics, and it has cool XCOM like combat, and I'm hoping it's just as brutal as the RPG is. One thing I'm hoping for is that it has customization. It has the same sort of
For characters? Or for,
Yeah.
for game role. I don't know if that stuff usually involves like you can make your own game roles almost, but
Yeah, I just mean of characters, because that's like a big part of the first game, making your character and having them be this random mutant. And I think having pre-made characters kind of lessens that. But if they have their same motivations, and I think it would be cool either way, but I personally am hoping that they do have custom characters.
I mean, custom characters always adds to a game, I feel like, because it's always like it makes you invest more into the game almost.
Yeah. And I like the customization in the first game, and I like the different classes and stuff, but I don't know if that will actually come into play in the RPG, because like some classes, the Fixer, which is basically a merchant, like I don't know how well you'd be able to run that in a video game, you know? But who knows?
Sorry, I just got distracted by the E3 trailer. It's Kingdom Hearts, and I'm startled at how much is in here.
Really?
I zoned out after you said merchant. I think I missed like 5 words. Sorry.
No worries.
Customer characterization for a merchant, like can you choose your own class and stuff, or?
Yeah, I'm hoping in the video game you can, but in the tabletop RPG you can like pick your class and you get a random mutation, which can range from things like insect wings to forearms to pyrokinesis and stuff.
Do some of them like is it random on like if you get a helpful one or you get a hindering one?
No, there are no hindering ones.
They're just
sadly.
Are they just aesthetic, or do they all give you?
No, the mutations in the game are all gameplay stuff, but you can get like mutations which don't do that much.
Gotcha.
So yeah, there are some homebrew things for hindering mutations, because I think that makes sense. Homebrew is when you take a tabletop like system and add in rules. Like
gotcha. I was thinking homebrew as in the 3DS hack, but that's not the same thing. So ignore me. I don't know what that is yet.
But yeah.
Well,
But
Kingdom
there's
Hearts 3,
some
which
of
is
those
fun.
for.
Yeah, one of these days, maybe I'll get into a tabletop RPG. I guess Tabletop Simulator is the closest I've come to a video game that's like me and Adrian playing chess and solving a puzzle.
There was
Oh my god. I'm sorry.
what?
I think the Death Stranding trailer is on,
Oh really?
and I just saw a baby butt inside someone's throat. I
You saw what?
take that literally. It looked like a... I'm not going to show it on the video. I'm sorry, people. I recommend you go watch the Death Stranding 3 trailer. Start it, like, now, if you're listening, so you can watch it at the same time. I'm assuming... Yeah, it's Death Stranding. It's 100% Death Stranding. Based on what we've seen before. But
I want to watch it, but I also don't want to alt-tab during this recording of this game.
it's all good. Watch it later. It'll be more worth it. I guess I could describe it to you. But did you see the first Death Stranding trailer? Like
I did not.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
trying to avoid stuff, but like...
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
really want to watch
It's just like I feel like the trailers are gonna add something to the game because like it's so sketchy.
Yeah.
That opening really shocked me. It's like the guy ripping into the throat of it. I don't know. Whew. Looks really nice though. Looks to be open world, so that's kind of cool.
That's awesome.
Maybe I can show this on the screen then.
Man, I am not doing very well at this game. I feel like this boss isn't supposed to be as hard as I'm making it.
Alright, is it just taking a while or
What's up?
is it just taking a while or?
Oh no, I just keep dying.
Oh rip.
As you do. I'm gonna try changing a weapon up. Let's do that. Oh, I can't use that.
I'm feeling very sad boys right now because there's no Spider-Man yet, and I'm afraid this is gonna end at 10.
All a boy wants is a Spider-Man.
That's all I want, dude. Oh, Nintendo's tomorrow? That's actually pretty sick. I might tune into that, but maybe not.
I don't remember this boss being this hard. Then again, I didn't ever play very much of this game. It probably doesn't help that I don't have any armor, but whatever.
Ooh.
What?
So it looks like it's open world, and this guy just keeps carrying more and more boxes on his back, and it looks very interesting. I mean, I don't have any audio on. I should probably do that. There we go.
Video game.
Ooh, oh, don't pull your toenail off. Oh no, oh no. Oh.
No.
The
Do I have a
toenail.
level? That might have been nice to obtain.
Oh, that stuff usually doesn't disgust me, but they did that really well. Ugh. I'm shook. Sorry. Oh, snap.
That's fine.
You should definitely watch this trailer when you get a chance. I think it's...
Yeah.
Whoa. I'm so curious on... I feel like they're going to make it a game without a specific narrative, so you can kind of... Like, it's going to be up to your interpretation of what it is and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because that's
Okay.
what it's looking right now. Whoa. A moth just flew over my face. I got him. No, don't die. Be free. I didn't kill it. We're good. Oh. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for you.
That's fine.
Alright, back to the game here. Enough of Death Stranding. A boy wants his Spider-Man.
He's Spooderman. It's understandable, man. Every boy needs a little bit of Spooderman in life.
If Spider-Man isn't after this, I'm giving up.
Oh yeah,
They started off with Last of Us 2, which was a strong start. I would not be surprised if they ended with Death Stranding.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's a solid start, a solid end. And it's almost 10. I feel like it would just go for an hour. But I want my Spider-Man. Sony, please. I mean, I guess they've already released quite a bit about it. And it's already coming out in September, but Tomb Raider released something. I should turn the audio for this off since I'm not really showing it anymore. Whew. Man, dude, that game, I don't think I'm gonna get it, but it has me in emotions.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, it's Hideo Kojima. It's gotta be good.
Right, it's gonna have to be good. But I just it's not my vibe. I don't think so.
Yeah.
But it's just so fascinating though.
Because I don't really know what kind of games you play other than
indie.
Yeah, I was gonna say other than indie games, I don't really.
Yeah. I mean, Tomb Raider is probably the only AAA game that I've full on played. I mean, Mario Kart and Pokemon, but excluding Nintendo from the picture. Tomb Raider might just be, I don't know. Or in the Blind Forest is technically an indie game, but it's from an official publisher and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, well, technically all games are from an official publisher, but. Or in the Blind Forest was absolutely amazing. Probably my favorite game of all time. The art and soundtrack is just so good, and that's why I'm looking forward to the sequel so much. But until then, Tomb Raider and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
If people listening to this podcast would like to see either of those games, we can make it happen. I did do a I'll have to send you the link to it. I did do a test recording for PS4, like the way it records now. Let me grab the link.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to tab into it right now, of course, but
if I alt tab, will the recording stop?
I don't think so, but I also wouldn't risk it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too tough to start up again, but you never know.
Yeah. Whew.
Where is... Here it is. The quality honestly just kind of sucks. Oh, Death Stranding was not the last trailer. Unless this is still
really?
Death Stranding.
What's next?
Never mind, I think this is still Death Stranding. Yep, never mind. It's still Death Stranding. God dang it, dude. I think that's the end. I just want my Spider-Man. Oh? Wait? Is there something else here? Kushibusawa! Never mind, there's something else.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's looking like a samurai sort of thing. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and flip back to the E3 thing because I feel like I'm talking about that mostly. I don't know what this is though. It looks cool. Oh, ripped, yeah, dude. She got lasers stabbed through his eyes. Or his head, my bad. Oh, and he blew up. Wow, this is brutal. He's turning into the devil. Neo 2.
Oh, Neo?
Neo.
Oh, cool.
NIOH.
Yeah, it's before. Oh, I hate comparing games to Dark Souls, but it's
defy death.
Yeah, the first Neo I never finished, but it was kind of like it was a Souls-like game. I hate calling it that, but I don't know what else to call it.
As in, it was incredibly difficult.
Well, that and it was a third-person medieval style harsh combat, like game. It was just very, very similar.
Gotcha. Okay, I think I see what you mean.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, now I know to stray away from that game. I'm not into
Really?
it, honestly. Dark Souls,
It's a
like.
good game.
Oh, shut up, Evan! Shut up! Shut up! Be quiet. Spoderman.
Spoiler.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
You're gonna need to be quiet. I'm sorry.
But in my experience, when it
Come
looks
on,
bad,
let's do this.
it's usually worse. Look out!
Oh snap! Who is that? What about Mr. Negative? Oh my god. Yes! What a start.
You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the park. Just in time.
Who is what?
Looks like we made parole, boys.
That's not Electro.
Electro. Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for
It is
the
Electro.
center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
Oh yes, it's showing gameplay.
Go back into your cells and lock the door behind you.
Yes.
Please?
This looks actually really good. Oh, they updated the layout or the GUI. That's good. That's solid. Oh, this is hype. What do these guys have around their necks, dude?
Like fish in a barrel. That doesn't sound good.
Whoop. That's what happens when you get by a cement pillar. Is that Rhino?
Surprise. What is he talking about?
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Trapped. Oh, never mind.
This is too good to be true. Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business.
Classic Spider-Man quip, dude. Oh, I gotta put on the, the text again.
Don't let up!
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost done. I'll give you a
Got
signal
him.
soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Woohoo! Spicy. Sorry, I told you to shut up. I am way into this.
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase. Gotta stop this guy. If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Oh snap! Oh, it doesn't look. It looks like it's more focused around, which is good, like actual, not only quick time events, but like, oh, there's Vulture. But like the proper buttons to web sling, but like also aiming it properly and choosing the right way to go with it.
Okay.
I am into this, dude.
I got the security cameras back online.
And they clear the layout during that because you. Oh.
It's like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
Okay, so it now gives a reason as to 5 of my worst enemies that are now on the loose.
I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
Who might they be?
This is nuts.
It looks like, well, when they say 5 of my enemies, I figure it's a Sinister 6. But as of now, it looks like it's Scorpion, Vulture, Electro, and the Rhino, which are, I believe, all Sinister 6.
Alright. I don't know any of those.
I think I'm wrong about who's in the Sinister Six, but at least partially. Freaking... Oh my god, this... It's so dynamic.
How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it? It's an exclusive club.
So they all got suits from the same place, probably. Ooh. Got him. Oh, and Mr. Negative?
Remember, he said not to kill him. Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to. We definitely want to.
God damn, dude. I'm very curious to see how having all these enemies will hold up. Right in the C6. Oh. Yes. Welp. That was so worth it. Oh, they're ending with Last of Us 2. Never mind, it's a recap of all their games.
Oh.
So they ended with Spider-Man? Let's go! Oh, I'm so excited now. That looks... It's so nice to have such a dynamic scene change when fighting a boss like that.
I
It
just
just...
trailer, so
What?
I couldn't see the trailer.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's fine. I'll just get hyped up for when I.
And it was just such a different vibe from what they showed last. Like, it totally different. And
Really?
I can't say I don't like that, because it was good. Well, that's it for E3.
That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great worldwide studios.
then
titles.
tomorrow
We've got a
is,
little more to share here. Coming right up, we're gonna have first
Let's
live gameplay.
go,
Marvel
dude.
Spider-Man.
Tomorrow, oh, I just exited the tab, but he was saying something about live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man, so that's pretty sick. I almost don't want to spoil it too much for myself. Like, that was a lot. That felt like it spoiled a lot.
Oh really?
Yeah, but whatever. Alright. I think we're coming up on an hour for this.
45 minutes is as long as I've been recording.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I started a bit late. We can go another 5-10 minutes or whatever. But, oh. I am now looking forward to Spider-Man more. It looks like they're going to do a good job with it. It looks clean. Although it was a little bit little. It was kind of like, that's it? But how'd the boss battle go in your game?
Oh, I beat it. I just didn't announce it.
I see. I don't think I've ever told somebody to be quiet / shut up in such fervor as I did in that moment.
You were so excited for Spider-Man. That's fine. I get it.
Yeah. It's just Spider-Man, man. So good. I guess it was kind of an presentation, but Spider-Man has me hyped. Spider-Man has me so hyped, dude. At least it was a different presentation. Like, they didn't. Ooh, they didn't like use, I guess, or do the same thing as the last ones. Excuse me. Man, dude, video games are so weird. Like, I get so hyped for them, and then, oh, I really hope that I play these, like, properly. Well, people in the Artifactual, if you're still listening, we're glad you're still listening.
If you haven't started watching the Spoderman,
Yeah, if you haven't gone home to watch the Spoderman trailer, you should definitely watch all the trailers we talked about. Check all the games we talked about. I'll try to link some in the description. No, I won't. Never mind, that's a lie. I don't have enough energy for that. I have enough editing to do as it is. This is my schedule. I have a lot of recording ahead of me tomorrow. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I am.
I'm not.
Because I could do other things in that time. But
Alright. Fair point.
it just, oh, I don't know. I want to try to keep it constant over the summer. Looks like my vlog video actually nailed the YouTube algorithm, so I might be going somewhere in life, boys. The algorithm might favor the day in the life of a student videos.
I didn't know I could get a.
Spyro. I forgot they're releasing a remake for those games. Forgot about that.
Wild.
Alright, I just literally spent all my energy on the Spider-Man thing. But I'm seeing people on Twitter saying Sony flopped, but I mean, I guess I can see that. But I'm just...
Oh, I'm so dumb. I just realized something that makes me feel really dumb.
What?
Just how this game works. I totally forgot.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the Artifactual episode.
For it.
Any last words, Evan?
Do I have anything else to say?
Yeah.
Stay in school, don't do drugs.
Yeah, I agree. I concur 100%. Thank you for watching and or listening. We appreciate it very much. Make sure to hit that like button down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video around. Comment. All the whatnot. Apparently, and now this is tomorrow recording time, Adrian is up for recording another episode of the podcast. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll talk about games. Maybe we'll talk about current events. Maybe we'll talk about random stuff in our lives. Or we'll be philosophical. Anyway, tune in next time. We'll see you later. Have a good one. And as always, don't forget to stay awesome.